Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 8, I believe. It's the start of episode 8. We haven't got a huge amount to do at the moment this week because we're getting tons and tons and tons of stickers prepped. We've just done a Black Friday sale, so 20% off everything on the website until next Sunday midnight. It's a very, not that you can see out there, it's pitch black, but it's a very, very cold, drizzly night here in England, so shut that door. Yeah, so what I've done is I've just got myself a little patio heater, because it is, it's delightful. It's so warm. I just thought it beats the sound of that gas heater, so when I'm trying to talk to you guys, all I can hear is so yeah, this is much better. It's probably killing my electric bill, but when you're warm, you just don't care. It's amazing. So I'll stand on the heater and tell you a little bit about this new stickers that I've got. So this was the latest sticker, Violent D Drift Culture design. This is the same design that's on our jzx100 Mark II livery. So yeah, super rad sticker actually. They went out of stock, they sold out as soon as I put them up, and now they're back in stocks there on the website now. I've also got the new Good Views, sorry it's tired, it's past 11 o'clock at night, Good Vibes sticker, which is this one. Super rad sticker. Yeah, super cool. I've just realised I've got the camera flipped on me and it's obviously showing me everything in reverse. So whether it's showing you everything in reverse, I don't know. But you get the gist. The other one here is a Violent D pin-up sticker. Now, I designed these stickers probably 2008, I think it was. This is a relatively new one. This is the VD pin-up holding the tyre bar. So that's that one. And also there's this one, which is the VD pin-up jack, trolley jack. And this one, we used to do this sticker in a twin pack as a small, but this one is the larger one. Succulent Chinese meal. What is the charge? If you don't know this man on this sticker, then I don't think we can be friends. No, joking. It's he's probably the funniest guy on the internet still to date. Like years and years old, and I absolutely love this clip of him. If you don't know who this is and you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, and this sticker means nothing to you, you need to go on YouTube and type in succulent Chinese meal and watch this gentleman get arrested in Australia. It's absolute comedy gold. It's brilliant. Anyway. Right, let me crack on and just show you a little something which I've got in. So we all know the e30, and a sill has arrived from my mate Jake. So it's a complete replacement all the way over. As I thought, I still need to push this bit out a tad. It still needs to come out probably about 10 mil or so. I mean, obviously this isn't accurate because just offering this up, I still need to cut a load of metal out, and it won't fit directly. I don't fit directly on where it needs to be. Sorry, excuse my camera work. Let me just pause this. I'll get it on roughly, and I'll show you. Right. So as you can see, it's pushing out here. I'm guessing that there is not where it's meant to be. I'm hoping not anyway. Obviously nothing's been cut out or anything like that, so it's, it doesn't fit in here particularly well. That's pushed in there, but that's on there, so I'm guessing you have to cut bits out. This gap is obviously huge here, so I'm not quite sure what that's about either. But I'm sure that this isn't pushed. No, this isn't pushed right up underneath either. So there's going to be a lot of cutting, a lot of trimming. But anyhow, the sill is there nonetheless. So once I work out how to fit it, where to fit it, what needs pushing still, etc., etc., it should start looking a bit better. Should. That's the plan. I'm going to watch a few YouTube videos, see if that is correct, how I'm meant to do that, but I'm guessing it's correct. It just seems weird. These are throwing me off. These sort of hole bits here. So anyone who's savvy with bodywork, please let me know. In the meantime, like I say, I'll do a bit of research for myself and see what needs doing. What else is new? So I'm gonna get rid of some of the old E30 parts. So the dash and front valance are super clean, and I mean mint. It's a bit dirty, but there's no cracks, splits, anything on that dash. It's a really clean E30 dash. And same with the front, bottom half front valance. That is no rust on that. It is absolutely immaculate. So they're going to go up for sale because I don't need them. Which brings me to my next point. Where this is so clean and I want to do a really, really custom interior build when it comes to like a track car. So I don't want nothing in there which is, well, I don't want anything in there basically. So even the heater box and stuff like that, because I'm not going to run a dash now, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to cut out some of the metal mounts that I don't need. And once that's all that's painted, I saw a track car from Poland, I believe, something like that. Or Lithuania maybe, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was like black on the outside, mint green on the inside, and all the dashboard had been painted. And where this is obviously super clean in there, I reckon it's going to look amazing. So the plan is, there's a lot of bodywork guys that I know, and there's a lot of roll cage builders that I know. Now, my good friend John, Metal Monkey Motorsport, he's been doing it. I spoke to Jamie Briggs last year about doing something for a livery maybe, so I've had plenty of options. But chatting to my friend John, obviously he's a guy that I've known for a very long time in the drift scene. John Stevens, he's done lots and lots and lots of cars, and he's really amazing at what he does. He said to me he'll take this on as a project, do a full mental cage, like do gussets. And I thought with the gussets in the front, so as the cage runs down here, you're going to have, like my old E36 actually, I'll put a picture up next of my old E36. But yeah, so you see how the gussets come down here with the holes ported out. I just thought, how rad would it be if it was all painted, because these have already got kind of almost gusset holes pointed in already. I think that bracket there can come out. This one can be trimmed off. I don't need any of this because I'm not going to run any indicator stalks, nothing like that. It's just going to have a polished steering column and then the rest completely painted. I know it's not your normal E30 thing, and there's going to be purists literally crying as I speak, but for me, I've just got this idea in my head that I want it completely stripped. And I mean, do you know what? I hate completely stripped cars, but for this car, because it's not going on the road, I think it would just be absolutely spot on perfect. Like, I really, really can't wait. You know, I was saying to Reese earlier, actually, that, you know, when people do these as track cars, when you see them as like drift car or track car builds only, they're always big 18s, normally a V8 in, you know, always got M3 fenders, where this one, I want to do like a street-styled car, but a completely stripped track use. So, slammed on 15s. Well, you know the style I'm going for. You've watched the video. So, yeah, I just think it'll be a really cool mashup. And then Reese doing the same with his, having two E30s out on track the same, will be very, very cool. Yeah. So, that's where I am at the moment. I'm still waiting on some studs to arrive for this so I can get the wheels on. But yeah, there'll be a few little updates as I probably cut the roof off this week. Actually, I'm going to get that roof cut off, so that's ready for the fiberglass. So yeah, there's going to be a few updates, but as of yet, I'll just be doing bits and pieces. So keep watching, and I'll say I won't put this video out until I've done a bit more. Obviously, it's a bit pointless because you've got nothing to watch at the moment. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, if you want to get on and get some of these rad workshop banners. All up the back there, we've got them as well. That's obviously not mine, that's status error, so you won't be able to get that on the website. But I'm sure if you message Gianni, he'll be able to sort you something out. Yeah, but any of these workshop banners, stuff like that, are on the website, and there's 20% off the whole website. So whether it be workshop banners, stickers, custom zip ties, all the JDM merch stuff, which we've got more coming from Japan. Actually, we've got 3 shipments now we're waiting on. There's 20% off everything until Sunday night. I should give you the date. I don't know what the date is today. What day is it today? Think, Craig, think. It's the 20th. It's the 20th of the 11th, 23. So 7 days from now, that's when it ends at midnight. So you've got a week to get all your stuff 20% off. If you just type in black into the checkout, that'll give you 20% off instantly. So yeah, get buying. We've got obviously, I don't know if I could bend my arm around that way. Oh, maybe not. No, anyway, clothing. Violent D clothing. There's tons on the website. We've just had the new pin-ups as well. They're on some clothing, t-shirts and hoodies as well. So go on there, check us out. I really want to make up some hats. Really, this is Street Auto's hat, these 86 Corolla hat, and I wear this pretty much everywhere. I love it. But I really want to make up some Violent D hats. So maybe that's coming soon as well. But anyway, watch your space. All right, guys. All right, I've been asked quite a few times about the jzx setup. I'll run you through a few bits on it and let you know what I've done. So this car was Toya's car when it was a bone stock, white, pearl white auto jzx. We had it for a couple of years, sold it to my friend Scott, who's got the jzx100, 86. He's got quite a few cool cars, but Scott bought it from us, took it to Garage D, had a brand spanking new R154 in it, and as much as that was a really expensive mod, a brand new R154 gearbox, it is the best thing that could have ever happened to this car, because I've had loads of R154 gearboxes in Soras, loads, anything that I've had 1J has had R154, the Crown, and they've always been so sloppy. They're literally like this. Where this thing is tight as, it's like the best feeling gearbox I've ever had, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, so obviously I'll run you through the outside first. That's my kind of speciality. That's what I do. I love doing the making it look nice. So let me spin the camera around and I'll show you. Right, so obviously the biggest visual difference is the wrap and the livery. We done this wrapped in a KPMF Orient blue. It's like a really nice metallic-y, flippy blue. Obviously chromes, blue chrome and black logos. We've got the Hyper Zero CSTs in there. They're a 18 by 9.5 JET15 all round. The spoiler is a stock spoiler. I always get asked about this spoiler. So this is a bone stock spoiler that I basically gutted the interior out of it, cut the bottom off and shaved it all so it fit flush on the boot. So it still keeps the original factory brake light, but it's literally level with a boot, and I just think it looks so neat, because obviously these ones come up and over. Normally you've got a gap underneath them. So yeah, that was it. The kit, these skirts are from GMC styling. They're like a BN Sports kind of rep skirt, but obviously I didn't want to go and buy real, because this is what happens. It's so it's so low on the back end. When it squats, it literally like rubs through the skirt. So, and you know, that was like hit a few apexes at Driftland, and then yeah, just tore the bottom out. So that's why I didn't run real skirts on that, because I knew it was going to happen. This bit here looks like a Vertex kit, but it's not. It was off a car from Japan, and I have no idea what this is. So it's basically from this line here. That is an add-on. It's a factory bumper underneath that, same as the front. So the front is from there, and it's a lip kit, and I have no idea what one it is, because I've looked and I can't seem to find it. It's a bit like Hippo Sleek, but not, if that makes sense, because this is a Series 2 Tourer V, and that's actually a Series 1 bumper. So yeah, we had the new chrome grille put on it, which is kind of cool. The vented wings, although are a little bit damaged now from Driftland, they're Origin Labo vented wings. These are not actual Ganadors, although they look, and they have all the springs and everything like that. These are these new Kabuki mirrors. They're like a metal base plate with, like, I think they're like a 3D printed front. So yeah, that's them, pretty sick. And that's for styling. That's pretty much it. Obviously the blast pipes on the back, and they're looking a bit battered now because they've run up and down Driftland Wall a couple of times, so looking a bit bent But yeah, other than that, we had obviously we had a big crash on this where we pushed this quarter in. I pulled it all out, and I got rid of the lights. And these are the really cheap Alibaba rear lights from them. They're like 160 quid for the full set of brake lights, and obviously just one rear quarter light is like 200 quid for a Tourer V1. So I sold all the factory ones and just got them for skids. They're perfect. Yeah, so that's pretty much the outside. Right, let's get to underneath. So I took the car to Steve at Gemini Motorsport because the stock handbrake was just absolutely pants. So he's put a twin caliper setup on the back, running a Subaru WRX caliper, and it locks up absolutely mint. That's paired with a GK Tech V2 reverse mount hydro, so I've literally cut it all through here, so it's super neat. It literally is like perfect. It's like such a good setup. I'm really pleased I've done it. Suspension, we're running BC coilovers. So on this one, I run them quite soft. They're like an 8k rear, and I think a 12k front, which is really soft for a jzx. But I tell you what, the squat and grip that I get from it is unbelievable. Like, it's really grippy. Because I run pretty much stock. They're stock arches, and obviously the arch capability on jzx is terrible. So I only run a 235 tyre on the back, which isn't massive. So I don't need a ton of grip because it's pretty much a stock 1J, if I'm honest with you. So yes, following on from that, front brakes are stock. We've got a Cusco anti-rear roll bar. There is a Heyman 800 knuckles from Japan. There are extended lower arms on it, 20mm extended lower arms. And we've got adjustable top arms as well, which are, I think they're just Jap Sport ones, but nothing too fancy on there. Also, hard race tyre rods inner and outer with the extra rack spacer on, so they make a world of difference as well. So, yeah. Oh, it's so sick though. I love this car. I've never been one for a livery. I've never really run liveries on my own car, but bearing in mind I do tons and tons of sick liveries, like I never run them, and I just love this thing. It's just so wild. Absolutely awesome. Obviously repping the D1 Street Legal. Not that I'm good enough for D1 Street Legal, but I love it nonetheless. I've grown up with drifting, watching the D1 Street Legal stuff. I absolutely love it. Like, for me, it's just such a vibe. So I thought, why not rep the Sunstrip? So. Yeah. Sure, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it ain't everyone's car, it's mine. Yeah, we've just got running just a front mount exhaust, pretty much stock 1J, like I say. Interior wise, again, I'm just running a Recaro, but I need to change this because obviously Driftland rules and regs now have changed. So yeah, the cage, I went for a Dash Dodger because I just couldn't be arsed, and because it's still a street car, I still take the kids to school in it sometimes. So I couldn't be asked to climb over door bars. This is why I went for this one from Cage Laser. They had it for, I think they built this one originally for Toby from Monkey London for his Red Mark II. But it just fits so perfectly spot on. And it's all got welding like plates at the bottom. It's not like your normal flat plate and bolted through. They all come with like a welded box section that you weld in. I didn't quite finish painting them, but yeah, I wanted to run that. It just looks nice and neat. It's easy to get in and out of. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. And it's like they said we couldn't run stock interior, but I've managed to just cut a notch out because basically no one gets in the back. So once it closes, it goes around the cage nice and neat. It looks sick from the outside. All the seats, I'm not going to lie, these were an absolute nightmare to get in with that. I was told that I couldn't run the rear seats, but what I've done is I cut all the metal basically out the side pieces here, so I could cut a slot and fit it around the cage. But yeah, I'm just really happy with it. It looks really cool. Obviously Vertex, Leopard inside. Yeah, Kazama Autos drift button, but obviously we don't need that now because we've got the hydro. But yeah, it's just a really nice setup car. It's just really simple, nothing too major. Underneath the hood, it's pretty much bone stock, if I'm honest with you. There's a few little bits and pieces, but nothing major. Mishimoto Red, 1J VVTi, Cusco brace, just some up garage, shiny cooling vents and ducts, and yeah, epexy filter. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much bone stock, but it's wild. It runs really good. Yeah, no. So other than that, I mean, lock wise, like I say, I'll show you the lock on it. It's pretty good for a JZX because they're normally pretty horrendous. It's not loads of lock, but it's enough. Plenty to get you out of trouble. It's no wise fab, obviously, but it's not needed. The angles that you can put on this on track, because it's a big boat, you've got the weight transfer, and it's just like you're flying through, and you're like, whoa! But it saves you. It's wicked. I love it. It's such a sick car. It drives amazing, actually. I did think like next year maybe I'll sell it and do something else, but I honestly don't know what I'd want. The only thing I'd want now is an 86. I've owned pretty much every other Jap car going, so 86 Corolla, but I'm too big. I'm not 6'4" and 24 stone. I just never fit in an 86, if I'm honest. And yeah, I just love this thing. It just does everything I need it to do. So yeah, that was the quick rundown of the JZX. I can't think of any other bits I've missed. I probably have, but other than that, yeah, it's pretty much a stock street car, really. Like, there ain't an awful lot that's been done to it, apart from a few lock mods, a few little bits, but it works. And it works every time. I haven't started this car in probably 3 weeks, and yeah, it's on the button every time. We're doing drifting on the 6th of December, so hopefully I ain't jinxed myself and it blows up, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Good old faithful. So if you're at Santa Pod on the 6th, well, come and see us. If you've got a passenger van, by all means jump in and come out for a spin. I'll take you out in it. But yeah. Right, anyway, leave you there in a bit. So I've been working on some RC stuff. We've been asked so many times about producing RC liveries, RC stickers, RC graphics. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's so time consuming for little graphics, but I think I've worked out how I can do it. So the most logical thing to do would be to produce the JZX. Oh, hello, Biffy. Hello, darling. Produce the JZX livery. I think it'd be absolutely sick. So what we've done is we've started prepping all of the shards on the side, the black, the white, and then we're going to go with some chrome red as well. We're going to produce the bonnet, so all the bonnet will be printed exactly as it is on the car. Because I know you can get jzx100 Mark II shells, so we're probably going to get one and do a replica of that car. It'd be absolutely wild. We've also got we've worked out and stocked all of our workshop banners that are rolled up here, ready to go. We've got some new stock in from Japan, so we've got loads of brochures which have arrived. Really cool brochures. We've got some DVDs plus more coming, and option magazines. Sorry, I couldn't think of my words in. Option magazines, Drift Tendoku magazines. We started building up a stock of them again, and we've got another 3 consignments coming. That's not free, that's 4. Another 3 consignments coming from Japan. I've got one coming this week, one coming next week. The third one, I accidentally sent it by sea mail, so that could take about 12 years to arrive. So I ain't got a clue when that's turning up, but all of the garage Naboris will be coming on that one. So it's a real shame. I wanted to get that one sent ASAP and I messed up, but yeah. So yeah, watch this space. We've got plenty of cool stuff coming, and I'll advertise it, you know, throughout the socials anyway. You always get to see. You can follow us on Instagram. Put that down here. Also Facebook. Put that down here. And YouTube, you're watching me. So yeah, any of them ones. TikTok as well. Right. Anyway, that's me. That's me done for the day. I'll catch you soon, guys. All right. See you later.